This is an overview to teach you guys not only what OCP is, but how to get the most out of it. There'll be two main sections here in the add-on panel. Once you've installed this as an extension, obviously you don't see those controls there. You see them in the add-on panel. Now over here, you'll have your preferences for the Proxy add-on, and you'll have preferences for Render Switch, which I built in. Render Switch is a software that is designed to switch the viewport to a solid color. It can also save the render. It can switch your GPU or switch to cycles, and it's going to prevent crashes. And there's actually a Inspiration Toots tutorial on it where he covered it and displayed this add-on. But I'm incorporating it here, so if you have Render Switch enabled, as in you have the add-on itself, just go ahead and uninstall that. You don't need it. It's going to show up over here now, so that way it doesn't have a conflict, and you'll have Render Switch. So it's basically two add-ons in one. Now, before we cover anything, don't think about this as being too confusing. It's extremely simple. All of the logic across the entire thing works with selected objects. It's going to be very easy to use once you understand what the buttons are. And I've put a number of different things on here. Like if you click something, it's going to switch. It's going to tell you what's happening. Proxy's on. You click it, proxy is off. You can see this is going to be very, very simplistic. As you go down, it almost teaches you. That's the way I wanted the add-on to be designed. So number one, if you have the add material selected to all proxies, it will add a material to that proxy, okay? So I'm just go ahead and delete everything. These are regular objects now. We'll turn this off. And this is an algorithm. I'll teach you all this, why this is working behind the scenes to find the highest. It's not going to add a proxy to everything. So now we're not adding the material. It's kind of a basic overview here for you guys. Turn it back on. Boom, now we're adding the material. Now down here, you can choose to show shading controls or not, which would be cavity and in front. And you'll have some other things. So show auto smooth or not, which is just geometry nodes that is built in. It's already there. You don't necessarily have to use it. You could turn it on or off right here, and sharpness on or off, or change the smooth. So this is just the standard thing that comes with Blender, so that way you don't have to auto smooth an object. Now the show global controls, this will control all proxies at one time with certain controls. Okay, very easy to use. Or you can auto proxy save everything on Blender exit. So when you close Blender, it's going to add everything to be a proxy. So that way when you reopen, if you forgot to save it effectively in a state that's good, because sometimes Blender will lag out and crash because your scene's too big, or you'll save it on a big scene and then try to reopen it on a big scene and you just crash out, and that's dramatic. So nobody wants that. So the Shift N, you press that in the viewport, it'll just put a name on anything that has the object. And so let's go ahead and turn all that off. I'll turn the proxy off there, and you see, even with the proxy off, when you press Shift N, it's still going to give you a name above anything that has the proxy on it. So very easy. You can change this. Just click on it, change it to anything you want. So Shift N is just where I'm going to leave it. And then all of this is just basic stuff. So it's very easy. You just want it to switch. Do you want Render Switch to work? Yes or no? Do you want it to save? Do you want to switch GPU or cycles? Yes or no? And once you've answered all that, you've got your presets ready to go. Then you are ready to start adding proxies to your scene. And go ahead and grab the next tutorial, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually use the add-on now that you have an overview. See you guys in the next tutorial.